What's up, guys? Sage Burger here. You are inside the Breakthrough Challenge, and we're talking today about staying prepared as a self-improver. We are currently here. I'm operating from South Africa at the moment. All these COVID times, all this stuff that's going on. There's a lot of problems in terms of power outages, and we've got something called load shedding, which has been increased now, which really like catches you off guard because what happens is you end up not being able to execute when you need to because the power will just go out on you, the electricity. So we're talking about this because I've got so many questions on email this morning actually, where people are saying that they're having a hard time staying consistent. And as I always teach, consistency is a key part to being having your personal success in your life. So we're gonna go through that today, and then we're gonna be able to just help you guys to kind of navigate through staying prepared. All right, so let's get cracking. Staying prepared. What does it even mean? Like, what is it? Well, staying prepared means that you are ready for anything that could possibly happen, and you stay ready for anything that could possibly happen, and you've prepared for it. So if it does strike without any notice or prior notice, you are ready to adapt or absorb, accept, and then adapt. And it's really not a difficult thing, although it takes a bit of discipline to set it up. So what I want you to do is, first of all, let's figure out how does it work. Like, how do you actually stay prepared? The number one thing is that you have to think ahead of time. You have to think ahead of time. Number two is you have to consider the worst case scenario possible. Consider everything that can go wrong, and make that the worst case scenario. And then the third thing basically is you're gonna have to reverse engineer that worst case scenario and go and cover all angles before it could possibly happen. And then you stay prepared to be able to cover those if it, in the event of it happening. However, if it doesn't happen, that's a lucky break. So you don't focus on it, you don't obsess about it, you don't stress about it, you don't worry about it, you don't give it your attention other than preparing for that worst case scenario. Obviously, everything that you do, you go out with expectancy and you're going out to win. So worst case scenario doesn't always come. But if you're not ready for that, it could completely destroy your winning average. Completely destroy your winning average if you are not ready for an obstacle that you did not anticipate. Okay, so anticipate what could happen in the worst case scenario, and then once you do that, you basically just need to make sure that those things are in place and that you've optimized everything that you can optimize in order for you to run as smoothly and consistently as possible when that worst case scenario or something similar will show up in your progress in your life. Okay. Now that's basically how it works. What I want to do is let me give you like a tactical, one or two tactical things. So if you think about optimizing, like it takes time management and it takes productivity management, like focus and energy management. And if you want to do time management, I would highly recommend go read Stephen Covey's book, The Seven Habits of Highly Effective People. He talks about in it there. I also have a video on YouTube that you can go and have a look at, which is called The Time Matrix. It's based on the Stephen Covey principle. That will just help you to kind of arrange the tasks that you need to do, and put them in an order that would actually help you to execute those things before that worst case scenario hits you between the eyes. The second thing that you can do, other than the time quadrants, is that you can use our action sheet, the Primal Evolution action sheet. There's a training on YouTube as well, it's open to public. If you go to my website, sageburger.com, You'll find there under the free resources, there's an action sheet that will allow you to fill in the project you're busy with, the overview steps, the macro view, 3 steps that you need to do, and then it gives you some columns there that you can fill in who do you need to contact and who are you waiting on contacting. And at the bottom of that sheet, there's quadrant 1 and quadrant 2 of that time matrix. And basically what that would do is it will it will allow you to focus your action in a certain direction, and that will help you to stay prepared. In terms of, okay, so that is time management, guys. Um, that's the biggest thing. The second thing is being productive. Basically means you're doing only tasks that's contributing to what your goals and your dreams are. You need to get to your result, and only tasks that will get you to your result should be attended to by you. Everything else you need to try and delegate out. That can be delegated, and there's even some things you need to eliminate, which is also good. Eliminate those things and get rid of them. But number one thing to be productive is to plan and prepare properly. So if you need to do something tomorrow and you need to be productive, then you need to today plan that, prepare for that at the highest level, and then when you enter that activity tomorrow, you can be 100% focused on it. You can have your 100% focus. You can give 100% energy to it, and you don't have to worry about things that you didn't do because you've prepared at the highest level, and because of that you are prepared, right? So that is really um, the two major components of you optimizing, um, and of you staying prepared. However, if you are living in South Africa right now, there's something called stage 3 load shedding. That basically means that power gets cut off completely for different sections of the country at different times. Yesterday we had a power cut for 4 hours in the morning, and again 4 hours in the early evening. So until and then the second one wasn't 4 hours, actually it was 4 hours in the morning and it was 8 hours at night. So I lost 12 hours of being able to get onto the PC, talk to you guys, all those kind of things. And what I do to prevent that is I schedule ahead of time. Obviously, when I do lives like this, that we will do from a cell phone or something, to be in the moment and to make things happen. But you can schedule, you can plan, you can pre-plan, you can let your customers know, you can delay. There's so many things you can do. What you need to do is you need to make sure that you are optimizing, that you are staying prepared. Okay, and when your load shedding hits, you've got a schedule, and the schedule will be updated today, though. So you'll be able to arrange your things around that. And if your lives needs to happen at 10:30 in the morning, like I do now, instead of 8 a.m., then that's what you're going to do. That's what you're going to do. And you've got to bob and you've got to weave with what's coming. You've got to adjust around your obstacles. But outside of that, you really don't have much issues. And that's what I would recommend you do. Now, with all of that said, guys, if you haven't checked out our Breakthrough Challenge yet, all of this inside the Breakthrough Challenge, the show that you are watching right now, is about what happens inside the Breakthrough Challenge. And the Breakthrough Challenge is a 31-day program. Basically, what it does is it takes you step by step by step through how to create a breakthrough in any area of your life. And you will be creating the habit of winning inside. When you do the Breakthrough Challenge. Basically, it's also going to help you to get that focus and that energy that you need in the direction of the goals and the dreams. And there's many, many, many more. The feedback is amazing. If you go onto the YouTube channel, you'll see all the testimonials. We have a Facebook group that we do coaching in every single day, additional to that. And what's awesome is it's a 31-day program, and the investment is only 31 Rand. So it's 31 bucks investment in your self improvement for you to move to the next level of your personal development. And if you haven't checked it out, I would suggest go to the description, click on the link, and go check it out. See how it works. If you like what you see, tell us, where to send it, tell us how you're gonna pay for it, and we get started the following Monday. It's really that simple. And for you guys who have not taken any action yet, you are watching this video still, fantastic. We are absolutely grateful for you to be here today. Because without you, we can't actually do all of this. And you know what? If you watch these streams, your life will improve. We will definitely be giving you some strategies that you can go and apply. And when you're ready to pull that trigger and jump off the fence, then then that's perfect. Then you do it when you are ready. In the meantime, don't forget to subscribe when you leave this channel. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you found value from this and you think there's someone else that could also, then please share with a friend. Let's pay it forward. Let's help as many people as we can. On that note, this was Sage Burger. You're listening to Inside Breakthrough Challenge, and I'll see you tomorrow. Ciao.